Shloka number 90, 4th canto, 23rd chapter today. Archina Maharagni Tatvatni Anugatavanam Sukurami Sukumari Atat Arhacha Yatpadbhyam Sparshanam Bhuvaha Archina Maharagni Tatpatni Anugatavanam Sukumari Atadarhacha Yatpadbhyam Sparshanam Bhuvaha Archina Maharagni Tatpatni Anugatavanam Sukumari Atadarhacha Yatpadbhyam Sparshanam Bhuvaha Archina Maharagni Tatpatni Anugatavanam Sukumari Atadarhacha Yatpadbhyam Sparshanam Bhuvaha Archina Maharagni Tatpatni Anugatavanam Sukumari Atadarhacha Yatpadbhyam Sparshanam Bhuvaha Archina of the name Archi, Maharagni, the queen, Tatpatni, the wife of Maharaj Prithu, Anugata, who followed her husband, Vanam, in the forest, Sukumari, very delicate body, Atal Araha, who did not deserve, Cha, also, Yatpadbhyam, by the touch of whose feet, Sparshanam, touching, Bhuvaha, on the earth. The queen, wife of Prithu Maharaj, was, whose name was Archi, followed her husband into the forest. Since she was a queen, her body was very delicate. Although she did not deserve to live in the forest, she voluntarily touched her lotus feet to the ground. The queen, the wife of Prithu Maharaj, whose name was Archi, followed her husband into the forest. Since she was a queen, her body was very delicate. Although she did not deserve to live in the forest, she voluntarily touched her lotus feet to the ground. Because Prithu Maharaj's wife was a queen and also daughter of a king, she never experienced walking on the ground. For queens used to never come out of the palace. They certainly never went to the forest and tolerated all difficulties of living in the wilderness. In the Vedic civilization, there are hundreds of similar examples of the renunciation on the part of the queens and dedication to the husband. The goddess of fortune, Mother Sita, followed her husband, Ramachandra, when he went to the forest. Lord Ramachandra went to the forest in compliance with the order of his father, Maharaj Dasharatha. Her mother Sita was not so ordered. Nonetheless, she voluntarily accepted the path of her husband. Similarly, Gandhari, the wife of King Dhritarashtra, also followed her husband into the forest. Being the wives of the great personality like Prithu, Lord Ramachandra and Dasharatha, and these were ideal chaste women. Such queens also instructed the great people by showing how to become a chaste wife and follow the husband in every stage of life. When the husband is a king, she sits beside him as a queen, and when he goes to the forest, she also follows, despite having to tolerate all kinds of difficulties in living in the forest. Therefore, it is said, Atat Araha, that although she did not want to touch her feet to the ground, she nonetheless accepted all difficulty when she went to the forest with her husband. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Swamitina Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we can understand the role of wife in the Vedic culture. The basic idea was generally the husbands used to go to the Guru, not the wife. In fact, Prabhupada used to say that so much problems are there because of the co-education today. We see they have no other business. And they can become distracted by each other's presence. He said, yes, we can have co-education, but the condition that girls above at least 18-year-old all are married. Otherwise, there is only one business. Both are just, everybody is trying to fix that variable, somehow find some mating partner. So this was not allowed in the Vedic culture, at least what was prevalent today, nothing is followed. And those who go to learn were the boys at that time, because girls had some other duty to do. They had to take care of the house. They had to take care of the children. One person works outside the house, one person works inside the house. That is ideal. That is ideal actually. And then husband has learned, so he used to be immediate guru for the wife. And he is also guru for the children. He knows. Today nobody knows anything. Only everybody knows how to cut some wood, that is engineering, how to cut some bone, that is medicine, how to cut teeth, that is dental, and how to cut vegetable, that is food. Some skill to make the living. But actually, this is not vidya, as we have been discussing, this is avidya. Vidya is what which liberates me from the difficulties of material existence. I am stuck in this world today. I want to reach the lotus feet of Krishna. With all, so many sufferings are there. In fact, anybody has brain, if he has some common sense, he can see so much sufferings we are experiencing in this world. Now, Vidya means which actually gives us an inspiration, it gives us a knowledge by which I can surpass the sufferings of this world and come to the lotus feet of Krishna. Everything else is avidya. Now, whole life the husband has been a guru. He has learned. He knows Vidya. Side by side he also knows. Actually, Krishna is the maintainer. He is giving him. But you have to go and pick it up. The food is there. Little effort is there. Arrangement is complete. Little effort Krishna has created in this world. So that, because we have so many tendencies. We want to think I am the creator, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer. So little effort Krishna has kept so that we can feel like that. And we take credit for that completely. Just like you have to grow a mango tree. Now this is the season we are enjoying mango trees. So little effort I have to do of taking that mango seed, putting in the ground, and from that what happens? The tree comes out and I get the mangoes. After 5 years the mangoes start. So little effort is there. Effort is very small. Take the seed, put inside the ground. And I take the whole credit for that. What is the shloka? Karmane vadhikarate mafaleshu karachana. You have right only on the duty, that little effort that you should do according to the different arrangements have been made. But you do not have any credit on the fruit. Why? Karmane vadhikarase mafaleshu karachana ma karma phala hetuhu. Because you are not the cause of the fruit. How do you say I am not cause of the fruit? I was the one who put the seed in the ground. But then you didn't design the seed, you didn't design the land, you didn't design the rain, you didn't design the fertilizer or so many things which are already there, natural. In fact, artificial fertilizer is only a problem. There is natural fertilizer like cow dung or other things. Everything is there. You didn't design anything. There are so many nutrients, even bacteria in the soil which help the plant to grow. You didn't design any one of these things. You didn't design carbon dioxide in the air for the sunlight. You didn't design anything. Your credit was at small, not even 1%, 0.000. Suppose a venture is there, and if you look partnership, we always see what is the contribution from the partner. Actually, it is insignificant. Therefore, Krishna says, Ma phaleshu kadachana, fruit is mine. Yours is 0.0000000, and that also, whatever effort you're putting, that body does not belong to you, it belongs to Krishna. And the energy you move, that energy also belongs to Krishna. And that soul which decided, that also belongs to Krishna. So, Ma phaleshu kadachana, zero. No effort. So, anyway, I feel I am independent of Krishna, so some effort I am doing. Doership is there. What is the shloka? That actually everything is finally Prakriti is doing. We are not the doer of anything. What is the shloka? Prakrite kriyamanani gudai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. I feel I am the doer. And what is the doer for? That small one person of putting the seed inside the ground. Otherwise you know. And the tree grows. And then, so that much effort is there. That is also coming because of false devotion. Small effort. I think I have done so much to serve Prabhupada, nothing. Yeah. That is just coming because of my ahankara. I have not done anything. Whatever I do, it is by, I just feel happy that I was engaged in Krishna service. Not that I did anything. This is a foolish kind of an idea. I did anything. That thing should not be there. That kind of caution should not be there. I am so happy. That is my natural position. I was engaged. When Narasimha asked Prahlad Maharaj, you did so much for me. Ask me what blessing you want. He was testing him. Prahlad Maharaj immediately replied, my Lord, don't test me. Don't entice me. I am born in a demonic family. I am a fall for it. But anyway, my Lord, I am a servant. No? It's my duty to serve you. It's my duty to serve you. I don't want any credit. So we are happy as devotees to be engaged in Krishna's service. Not that I did something. What do you do? You are supposed to serve Krishna 24 hours. Rather, we should feel what time I did not serve Krishna. You look in the negative part. There is devotion in the negative part. Positive part, I am supposed to do. What is to be cautious about? Hare, that moment I did not serve Krishna. That moment I did Sanskrit education. That moment I did simple activity. That is where I have to meditate upon. Not what I am doing to serve Krishna. That I am supposed to do. What is so special? I am supposed to do. Correct? Nothing so special about it. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. But then what happens? The life goes like, let us just finish this before I want to speak about something to you. Now, so little effort is there in this world that if you want something, little you have to put an effort. Actually, Krishna is maintaining us. He is a provider. Just like in a jail, the government is providing. But sometimes in the jail, they make them do something, break some stone, something. Actually, that work also is of no value to the government. Some dress, they make them stitch something. That's all out of affection and compassion. Some engagement, what these fellows will do all day. Some engagement is given to them. And all the money also for whatever they have done is kept ready. So when they leave the jail, that money is given to them. Take it. The same way, actually, we are all eternal servants of Krishna. The dress that we wear is given when we enter this jail. When we enter the jail of the material world, we are given a dress. This is the material dress. And not only that, birth after birth, the dress becomes useless, you ask for another dress is given based on your activities. If your activities are good, you are given a good dress up to Brahma. If your activities are bad, you are given a dress even of a worm. The different dresses are given for the soul. And every time, not only the dress is given, illusion is also given wherein we identify with the body and we roam around just like a dog roams around in a small space thinking he is the king of Bhava, who are you? I am the king here. The same way, even as a worm, even as an insect, even as a human being or even as Brahma, we roam around thinking I am the boss of this place. This kick is given. So we are given the feeling that I am maintaining myself, I am doing something, so little, different reasons now. Everybody can try to understand why little, why also Krishna created that little world. We can keep thinking, yes. Otherwise the illusion will not be complete. Some work. And then little work. But actually today we have created a civilization where the little work has expanded and wherein just to maintain the existence has become a challenge. It is not so much a challenge for animals. They are meeting their basic needs much more easily. The problems of existence are only for eating, sleeping, mating and depending. And animals are meeting these problems very easily. And we as human beings are struggling to solve this problem. This is the reality. And we have made a civilization where it's a challenge. Therefore, civilization has become so tight and people are of so low quality, no faith that God is a maintainer. For a small piece of bread, people fight. They don't understand. In fact, I was just studying some days ago, the resources itself are becoming scarce day by day. And the world should be ready for major fights. They thought clean energy, we will have these windmills now. Now, they have this, the rotating, what you call, air harvesting, wind harvesting. They have wind farms wherein, hundreds of this, you pull out energy from the wind. And now they have got a strong indication that by 1 degree, temperature increases in that area. 1 degree, which is very serious. For 100 years of global warming has not increased temperature by 1 degree. So this world is like that actually. Instead of getting lost in trade, creating convenience for our material existence, we become more and more implicated. In fact, I was seeing somebody had sent a photograph of London. You can see 1 over 11 skyscrapers. And they are applied for it. That's, one road going over, one above that, flyover, one above that, one above that, one above that. Prabhupada says they think they're advancing, they're enjoying, but actually, last, they're laboring. Labor and enjoyment don't go together. That's not common sense they don't have. Laboring, so much labor. Excess labor, so much anxiety there. And it doesn't end, this work, it doesn't end. So, what do we understand here basically is that we are creating in excess. We thought we make a comfort and we made from say Bangalore to Udupi a road, we can reach now in 1 hour. But then the problems, the road making is not a joke, and the making vehicles is not a joke, very troublesome, very painful. Then fuel is not a joke, it also takes so much trouble to get it. Then what about air pollution? Then what about accidents? So many, particularly famous was express buses. So many accidents are there, air pollution is there. So many. We thought we solved the problem. We solved the problem. We have created a problem. What you solved, more than that you have created a problem. So what actually? Little effort is there to get the basic necessities. You have expanded that. Yes, so much today to get a livelihood is anxiety. When a child is born, we keep telling parents, beta, if you don't work, you will not get food. Anxiety. Even if he works, he is not sure he will get a job. So much anxiety in the material existence. And this is the nature of the material world today. So this is the first part actually. So human life is actually not meant for that. Human life is meant for tapasya. That's why Prithu Maharaj is showing that. He is going to the forest. He is living there in the forest. Just like so many animals are living. They don't have a job. They don't have any insurance. They don't have a bank balance. They are living. So similarly, there used to be something called tapovana, where there is no exploitation. Today you go to the forest, even if one fruit will be there, somebody will come and take it away. No, tapovana, they are maintained for that. People can come and stay there. Nobody is going to destroy those tapovanas. And even the king, the Kshatriyas go till Vanaprastha, they don't take sannyasa. Brahmanas go brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyas. After vanaprastha stage, they go and preach. That is sannyas. If they can preach even after brahmachari, they can take sannyas. If they can avoid the unnecessarily ashram, that is best. And then there are Kshatriya, they go till Vanaprastha. Vaishyas, they go till Grahastha. They don't go beyond that. And Shudras, they have on Brahmachari also, they don't have. Vaishyas are Brahmacharya and Grahastha. Kshatriyas are Brahmacharya, Grahastha and Vanaprastha. Brahmanas are Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So generally we will not find the kings who are renouncing, going to the forest. They will not take the order of Sannyasa. They will go till Vanaprastha and they will go back to God. And then Vaishya is there, Brahmachari and Grihastha. And Shudra, only one ashram, Grihastha. Therefore, you see all the parents, first thing they like to get their children married. They know, otherwise they are licentious. Kalau Shudra Samabha, they are Shudras actually. Moment they become 16-year-old, they start hunting for opposites. No rules, no regulations, nothing. Correct? Therefore, parents feel if they get married, some kind of sanity will start, some kind of responsibility will start. And it does happen to many of them, those on fire samples, others crazy. So tapasya is very important, and Prithu Maharaj has taken the tapasya, and the purpose of tapasya is also clear right from the word. Bhagavatam begins describing a tapasya. He said, he that did tapasya to please Krishna. Tapasya is for no other purpose. Somebody is asking you, sir, what is the meaning of self-realization? Self-realization means to see Krishna. What else? No, then why do you ask Krishna? Unless you accept somebody as a teacher, don't hear him and either ask him a question. It's a waste of your time, waste of his time. So, tapasya is for what purpose? It is for self-realization. And it is for pleasing Krishna, no other purpose. So, self-purification, self-realization, and the ultimate end of the whole thing is pleasing Krishna. Correct? And finally, then seeing Krishna face to face. And Prithu Maharaj, even though he is a king, even though he is a Shakti, he is not an ordinary king, he is a Shakti Veshavadara, Raja Rishi. These are kings, but actually they are equivalent to Rishi. They are so great. Still, to give an example, for the society, he took tapasya, manapasya, handed over the throne to his children, and voluntarily accepted tapasya. Therefore, Prabhupada says this is human life. Voluntarily accept tapasya. Animal cannot tapasya. Tapasya does not exist for an animal. Animal doesn't have tapasya. Human life, there is tapasya. Just like yesterday there was Ekadashi. So we don't take grains. Actually, Ekadashi, so many ways people can do. Prabhupada is allowed. You can just take non-grain and be busily engaged in devotion service. So that is tapasya. So in the Vedic culture, what used to happen, that the husband is very nicely trained. Husband is very nicely trained in devotion service. And then what happens is that the wife gets trained by him. She is following him always. He is like the guru and she is a student. She is being trained how to take care of the house. Today, sometimes wives don't know, husbands come and complain, wives don't know how to cook. No. She is trained to take care of the house. She trained, another thing very nice, important training, chastity. Because if woman goes crazy, house will collapse. And many times the instances are that the husband becomes a little licentious, but then the chastity of the wife brings him back. So she is trained in a very great character of chastity. Even husband should have that. I'm not saying that. Some examples are there. Husband became a little careless in chastity, but the chastity of the wife brought him back. The faithfulness of the wife brought him back. So this is the training. Now Atri is there, or a husband is going to the forest. Let me now get married to another fellow. Enjoy. I am a queen. No. Chastity is there. She's following the husband, even in this condition. So this is how the training used to be there. Husband used to be pure, so pure that naturally he was the guru for the wife. Now, what to do in the Kali Yuga? Now, this is the big question. Prabhupada had given different instructions regarding this. And his basic instruction was that overall, as first as a general principle, that every rule has an exception. This husband-wife first, the marriage should not be based on licentious affair. Okay. Generally, it is based on first marriage, then love, not reverse that we have today. First love, then marriage. They try out, just like you have a test drive with the cars. They have all kind of licentious behavior, just feeling that whether I'm comfortable with them. This is not this is prostitution. what is today going on. No? First marriage, then love. Not reverse. First love, then marriage. Don't entangle, because you see the entanglement is very intense. And then it will solve so much problem in society if this rule is followed. First marriage, then love, not reverse. And that person should know, once marriage cannot be broken. Therefore, person is very, very careful in choosing. It is true that even this rule has an exception. It's not that every rule doesn't have an exception. Proper time it happened many times. Prabhupada said the husband is crazy, you can leave the husband. Because overall whole point is to advance in Krishna consciousness. So in that respect, Prabhupada balances instructions many times. And the whole purpose, why was the wife of the following husband? Because he was an exalted example as a great devotee. Now she is going to the forest following him. And even in the forest, he is doing terrible tapasya, she is following him. Now Prabhupada is saying the queens used to never come out of the palace. An aristocratic woman will not walk on the streets previously. They will be, even if they go out, they call it a palanquin. Even I think 100 years ago this was there in India. Even if they go out, they carry a palanquin with the father. Two men will carry. They cannot be publicly seen. And here we see that what is happening is that the woman who has lived in this kind of aristocracy and with the generally woman's body is weak and is ready to go to the forest to terrible tapasya. Yes, she also wants to, and that's why they say family that prays together stays together. Kalyuga, the age is of quarrel. Everybody wants to quarrel. Just meditate on another person's fault and take pride in ourselves. That is the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. And Sankirtana is a way everything breaks. Therefore, any family where the whole family can sit together and do Harinama, the family will always stay together. But if that is not there, it is very difficult actually. Very difficult. Kalyuga, the mind is so weak. So quarrel and hypocrisy. Now you see, the husband is going to the forest, exalted personality. He is an incarnation of the Lord. Imagine. Empowered incarnation. Soul fully surrendered to the Lord. Lord did his work in this world through him, Prithu Maharaj. So surrendered. Lord fully used him as an instrument. And now he is going to the forest. The Lord is accompanying. The wife is accompanying him. And he is doing terrible tapasya. The wife is following him, serving him. We have another example. Prabhupada has quoted of Gandhari. She also gave a similar example, following the husband even in the blindness. We have another example of Mother Sita. When Lord Rama went to the forest, she was not banished. He had to go on the order of his father. She also went voluntarily. You have the example of also Devahuti, when the husband is being Lord of Tapasya. Kapila, she followed him. And so we see all the examples were like that. The training was there. You can organize in any way. Now today what to do? The wife should not work hard. The society is not disorganized. You cannot suddenly turn it back. So then what to do? Okay. But the principal factor should not be followed. The principal factor is that we are here in the home today to serve Krishna. When this is remembered, then everybody, whatever limitation is serving Krishna, is appreciated. Oh, so nice. Today he did that. I wanted my Lord to be served. I wanted Radha Govinda to be served. Oh, this person did that. Oh, this person did that. Just like I had gone to somebody's house, like that. I could see so nice. Father is also engaged. Mother is also engaged. They are small. Latu Gopal Diti was there. But everybody is engaged. Some service doing. Somebody is bathing. Somebody is dressing. Somebody is offering bhoga. Somebody is doing that. Somebody is doing that. The whole house is engaged in some service to the deity. Somebody has the service of kirtan. Somebody is. So nice it is actually that because the Lord is the object of satisfaction, everybody is feeling so satisfied and so happy. Something is being done. So in this way we can understand here the tapasya done by Achari is being meditated upon now. That is how the wife is to accompany the husband. All throughout the life she will be accompanied. And this is how it used to be. Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.